Today is Thursday, April 27th. Coming to you from a park. It's a beautiful day today. It's been a while since I've posted. I've been quite busy. My brother is in town. So I have a sister and a brother. And the three of us are going through my mom's belongings, figuring out what's important to whom and divvying things up. And then preparing for a garage sale, which won't be for a couple months because there's some other stuff that needs to happen first. Doing that. And also I started the temporary babysitting job. So a friend of mine, she's a grandma as well, and she takes care of one of her grandbabies on a regular basis. His mommy is an elementary school teacher, and he's about 6 or 7 months old, and they live locally. And I lost my train of thought. She has, I believe, 3 daughters and 1 son. One of her other daughters had a baby just about a week ago, and that daughter lives out of state. So my friend is there helping that daughter with her new baby. So I am filling in for grandma, taking care of the little six or 7 month old baby boy. He's a total sweetheart. I'm there. I arrive at 7 in the morning, and his mom gets home. Let's see, the first day she got home at 3:30. The second day she asked if I could stay till 5, which I did. And so, you know, it's all day. So that has me pretty wiped out. And so, yeah, I just haven't really had the desire or whatever, not desire, but just things have just been topsy-turvy a little bit lately. So I'm more prone to post videos when things are even keel. So yeah, so things are pretty even keel this week, because the baby's other grandma, so his dad's mom, is visiting for a week. She's here this week, so I don't babysit this week. And I have accomplished some things crochet-wise, so I wanted to share that. But first of all, I wanted to show off my new moo-moo. I only had one moo-moo, and I got another one. I actually have 2 more that I need to. So I'm almost 6 feet tall. I'm 5'11" something, and I like my moo-moos to be full length. So what I do is I buy 2 that are exactly the same, and I cut one in half this way and add the skirt of it to the bottom of another one. And so I always get a print, always. I have 4 moo-moos, 2 are wearable, so I choose prints, and so that the seam line, well actually, okay, so I also do that with my church dresses. So I have, let's see how many, at least 3 church dresses I've done that way. They're print, and you know, normally they're about knee length or maybe a little below knee length, but on me that's mid-thigh because I'm at least 4 inches taller than the average woman. So everything is usually at least 4 inches too short for me. So the other one that you've probably seen me in, I got from the Vermont Country Store, and they're each $55. So to buy 2 of them, that's $110. Seems like a lot, but I wear that a lot. I get a lot of use out of that muumuu. So to me, it's worth the money. This one is from Woman Within, and they're more like, I want to say 30 something. So, you know, then you're looking at 60-ish for something that I will wear it frequently. I prefer to wear muumuus. I feel more comfortable in them. I live in a climate that I can wear them year round, and I'm grateful for that. I have lived in parts of the country where it snows in the winter, and that has a whole separate set of special things about it. When I lived where it snows in the winter, I always, you know, you'd hear the weather, there's a snowstorm coming, there won't be school, and I always love that because you get prepared, you stock up on milk and make sure you've got hot chocolate and, you know, popcorn, and you don't have to get up early and get the kids out the door and all that. You know, you can just take it easy. And because I worked at the school for some of the years that my kids were growing up, so we all got to stay home, so that was nice. And I started out on the East Coast, so you know, my earliest memories are in a very four-season area. So, but now I live in Southern California, and it has its own special features to it. Okay, I got sidetracked. So this muumuu, I don't like how the sleeves. There's a guy with two big dogs. They look like maybe Dobermans. One looks like a Doberman, one looks like a lab. They're way over there, but he's out playing with them on the grass, and I think he laid down on the grass and pushed the alarm button on his key fob. Anyway, this might be a rambly video. I apologize. But I'm going to, the sleeves on this one have a poof that I'm not sure I like. So I'll probably kind of stitch that down a little bit. But I did add the skirt of one to the bottom of this one. And I love it. I do wear a slip with my muumuus because I just like knowing that, you know, I'm taken care of that way. Just a half slip from the waist down. I don't know if you can hear that donkey. So this park is kind of not out in the country, but it's outside of town. So to come to the entrance of this park, you pass not really a farm, but a place where they have horses and donkeys and chickens and stuff. I think they board horses is the main thing there. Anyway, so I have some very good news, crochet-wise. I finished Carrot Cake Cardigan. I finished it, guys. I don't know if that's focusing. There are 7 wooden buttons. They're 3/4 inch wooden buttons from Amazon. I'll link the pattern below. It's called the Kindness Day Cardigan by Crochet for Baby is the YouTube channel. She does a whole tutorial, wonderful channel. She's such a good, I mean, she does tutorials on her patterns. And I don't know if Kindness Day Cardigan is her pattern or what, but I will link the video that I watched and learned how to do this. So it has kind of a ribbing cuff on the sleeves, at the bottom around the neck, and then 7 buttons. I finished it. I think I started this thing back in 2020. Yeah. I was thinking about opening an Etsy shop. And I was gonna, one of my products was gonna be baby cardigans, crocheted baby cardigans. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it, but this little kids hanger, I just bought a 5-pack at Dollar Tree for $1.25, 25 cents each. Isn't that great? The other 4 are holding up my phone. So I have my, I have a project bag, I have, my purse is like a small backpack style purse, and then I have another little project bag on top of that, and then I have the other 4 hangers from the package in the middle with a rubber band, and then my phone is squeezed down in between the hooks just to hold it hold it in place. I have a tripod, but I need to find it. Okay, so yay! I can't wait to cross it off my in progress board, my WIP board. The next item on my WIP board is the buttercream cardigan. So this was not hard to finish. I easily figured out where I was, and yeah, it just was, yeah. So I'm ultra motivated to get buttercream cardigan done. And I'll show that when it's done. Another accomplishment crochet-wise is I completed all the components for 20 NICU graduation caps. So it's just the components. The pattern, which I'll link that as well, says to use heavy starch to make the mortar board stiff, which I tried. I don't know if it was this one or a different one. It helped, but not enough. So what I'm gonna do, and I was at Dollar Tree earlier today. Dollar Tree sells a 6-pack of 11 by 14 poster board. $1.25 for 6 sheets. These are 5 inches by 5 inches. So at 11 by 14, I'll be able to get at least 4 per board. So 4 times 6 is 24. That's plenty. So I'm gonna cut 5-inch or maybe 4 3/4 inch squares and somehow discreetly stitch the black squares to the bottom of the mortar board. I'll probably have it in a little bit so that the edge of the crochet edge will kind of hide the edge. And I think that'll give it just enough stiffness. And it's so lightweight, it's just poster board. It's not foam core poster board, it's just regular thick paperish poster board. So that is my update. Let's see, so today, what do I have left? I gotta go to the pharmacy. Actually, no, they called me. I have to wait till tomorrow to go to the pharmacy. They didn't receive a shipment they were expecting. I gotta go to the bank. I got a few dishes to wash. I gotta go to the laundromat. Yeah. Gotta go to the laundromat. I think that's it. Tomorrow will be the pharmacy. And it's so weird to have so much time on my hands. nice, but I feel kind of guilty sometimes. I've applied for disability and SSI. I keep looking, I'm watching a blue jay. There's kind of trees all around me. I've applied for disability and SSI, and the person who helped me fill out, he's kind of a caseworker type person. He said that, because I reported the income that I have, the one gal that I drive to the store once a week, the grocery store, and then I tutor my nephew twice a week, and I transport him twice a week. The babysitting thing doesn't count because it's just for 3 weeks, 2 or 3 days a week. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. But anyway, the caseworker, the guy who helped me complete the application, said that's probably the most income I should be making right now in order to not complicate the application process. Yeah, I don't know, not really sure, but it's been hard for me to find work. I'm a home health aide. My profession, I go to people's homes, I help them bathe, I help them get dressed, I help them prepare meals, you know, just whatever they need, light housekeeping, things like that. But I haven't been able to find much there. The app that I use to find clients did a lot of advertising over the past year, and I noticed once they started advertising heavily, it's care.com is the app, it got very difficult to get callbacks from people who posted that they were looking for somebody, because within an hour 20 or more people would apply. So, and I can't take just any, you know, if there's lifting involved, you know, the kind of clients I can take, well now, because I hurt my back really bad last May, and that's when it got really difficult to find jobs that I could do. I used to be able to do either full lift people who had a Hoyer lift, that's a full body lift where they are quadriplegic, and so there's a sling that you place under them, and the sling attaches to a mechanism that lifts them completely. So you're not lifting their body, but you are maneuvering the Hoyer lift. You're rolling them to change them, you're showering them, and that's a lot of bending and reaching and that kind of thing. So I won't be taking that kind of client anymore. And then the other kind of client I can take are clients that are ambulatory, that can get up and down but can't, like this one, my one main client, I was with her for a little over a year until she passed away, but she used a walker. She was able to get up on her own. She didn't need any help getting up off the chair or off the bed. But she couldn't cook. She couldn't bathe herself. She had diminished use of her hands and arms and things. So she was capable for, you know, kind of getting around, but she couldn't drive, you know, anything like that. So I helped her with all that. So there really wasn't any lifting there. She was the perfect kind of client for me. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just waiting to see what happens with the disability application and go from there. I think we completed it in January, February, and I think he said it can take 6 months or something like that to get an answer. So I'm just patiently waiting, and yeah, living in faith, trusting God, and being careful with the money that I do have, you know, for my little jobs. And yeah, just taking it one day at a time and remembering all the times that God has saved me from difficult circumstances and challenging times, and feeling grateful, remembering to feel and express gratitude, because I found that you really need to make an effort to feel and express gratitude. It's not something we kind of natural, it's not a natural state for us. It takes a little bit of effort. And then yeah, so this video is almost 21 minutes. I think I can hear a little creek. So there is a creek. Normally it doesn't really have much water in it, but California, this winter we got so much rain that we are no longer in a drought. So the creeks in my region all have more water in them than usual. Gosh, I hope the wind isn't affecting the sound on here. Well, we'll see. When I get home, I'll watch the video and see what it sounds like before I upload it. I'm not going to upload it until I can get home and preview it. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you are having a very wonderful day or evening, and that you are having the opportunity to crochet or knit or do what you love. And I will see you next time.